Hello and welcome to the late summer update from Medway. As always, I hope you're well and in good health and enjoying your modelling. Um, we've had a few new subscribers come on board, so I'd like to welcome you and hope you enjoy what you see and will stay with us. And to the loyal 100 or so who always watch the video, thank you very much. It is much appreciated. As I mentioned, it's a late summer update. There has been work on the station area. Some of you who might follow me on Facebook will see what's been happening, but the play area is 90% finished. The area alongside it is where I want it. Further detailing will come later, but it's just marked out. The base for the footbridge has been completed, and I've taken the track out, which will then enable me to get the lower platforms and, more important, the station building in place. So we'll be hopping over to the garage to have a look exactly what has happened. There has been a few new arrivals into Medway, but we'll have a look at that as well, and we'll finish off with just a small running shot. At the moment, it's difficult to run trains with the work going on, and mostly the track needs a very good clean, but there are some running shots. And then what we'll do after that on Medway, I might take a little break before I move on, just to really get some trains running. So there we go. So if you want to sit back, grab yourself a cuppa, we'll head over to the garage and see what's happening. Okay, so let's have a look at where we are with a little bit more progress. I'll put some closer photos, but we have now got the footbridge steps and base now completed. So there we go, the steps are just in front. They're just showing a bit of wear and tear on them, and as you come over, we're onto the platform, and this is how the layout's going to be. We can just see it across. Where we are here, this will all be having paving over the top, so we'll have steps where the passengers can come up. This is going to be a disabled access. You've got the entrance to the station, and over here I think we'll have an area where you can put your bikes and then make your way up via these steps into the station. Let's just have a look at that side, and then there's just a little view of the station there. So there we are, we've got the work on that. Here is a two-sided platform. This is a position it's going to be in, and we've just got to put them together and put the lights in. So we'll probably have double lights around the middle, and on here we'll have a single light on each part of the platform. Okay, so we are moving on. Next over, it's to the play area. Now, if we have a little closer look, you've got a chap who's managed to get onto the condemned swings we've got a couple just sitting down. Nan and Granddad just keeping an eye on the children. A pregnant lady there. Some children playing on the slide and two girls just chatting. So that's the overall at the moment. Still a little bit more work to do, so let's get some people on the seesaw and on the revolving spinner. Oh, let's just put those, they just need to go there. There we go. So that's the play area, and then we'll move on. Let's just get a look there. There we go. So we've got the ice cream van that's going to be servicing the children's play area. Anybody fancies an ice cream? Bob's hot dogs. Already he's got a couple of customers just waiting for their order. Soon to be named bookstore. We've got the bridge, and the next job is to put this stone on the top, or paving stones on the top, paint this into a concrete, and then along the sides I've got some brick sheet. So we'll see how that goes, and then we move along, and we've got the coffee station, and they've got their first customer. So let's take a quick and get back into shot. Just along here, as you can see, excuse me, I've painted, which will be the rough area, and then good old tea leaves have been put on top. Got a bit more to do. So what we'll then have is some just rough vegetation. That gives a base, and we'll have some rough vegetation put along there. So I'll throw a few more pictures up, but that just gives us an overview of this area. And then if I work along here, I don't know what you guys think, but should there be street lighting along here? I'm in two minds, but we'll see, and see what you think. Pop some comments down. And just in here is just a little rough area that I was looking to use, and I think I'm going to have in there either a little substation and or a mobile phone mast. Okay, right, so there we go. The station area is moving on. So some of the work I've done is just to tidy up the park, and also have made this little area here which will be a dog walking area. So let's have a look at the park first. We've just got the fences in. We have a father with his children pushing the pushchair. Some of these trees, which I got from Temu, seem to work okay. We've got a chap there just on his phone, a lady just walking along, and a girl just standing at the end. A couple of people sitting on park benches. We'll just need to get another couple of people. And what have we got here? There is a chap just proposing to his girlfriend. Let's hope he's successful. So let's have an overview. let's get it back into focus, and there we go, the park area. And as I say, this is a new area just built. Again, it was just to use up this little space, some more of those Timu trees, which seems to work okay and blends quite nicely in with the new playground, which we'll have a closer look at. New arrivals to Medway. There's only a couple. The first one, which I think I may have mentioned before, is the Bachmann 40C unit. Now, I got this for two reasons. One, that it runs with the Acura Scale Hanson Hall Class 50, and it actually ran a couple of, I think a week or so ago, ran their area on the Kent Conundrum tour. So that's nice. And also I have got on pre-order is a Acura Scale pannier tank in the London Transport livery. So a license to use that. So we just see the box, but because of the work on the now, I haven't actually physically got it out yet. So that's something to look forward to. And I've also got to do the detailing on the Class 50 and put some crew in. So that's something for a future project. The Hornby Class 56, I've just got some pictures of that with the nameplates on, and I've put a crew in there as well. And then lastly, 12A models. I've done a little video on it, but it's a newish or smallish 3D printing company, do some absolute brilliant things. I think they've got a schools tender snowplow. I've picked up a few items. I must say I'm impressed with the quality of the printing. So there's a video that we'll have a look at just now. Okay, cheers. Right, I've picked up some stuff from 12A models. First up are some BR Aleo wagon buffers. Now I've got a few wagons where the buffers have been knocked off. I've also got my 3D wagons that need buffers, so there they are, $4.99, and you get a pack of 8. So that's good enough for 4 wagons. Then we'll move over to NEM coupling pockets. Now, as you can see, these have got the NEM pockets plus a towel, so they should, in theory, be quite easy to find the exact length. In particular, I've got a lot of old Lima Big D couplings. I've also got some of the old Hornby Big Ds, and I didn't want to perhaps go totally the whole way of the Hunt couplings conversions, so these would seem to do the job, and I'll do a follow-up video once I've started to use them. And the other product, because I just wanted a space filler, is electricity substation with transformers, 3D printed. And if I just show you, there we are, there's the door. It's got quite nice brickwork, a little base unit inside, and here are the I'm not sure what you'd call generators, perhaps. I must say I'm quite impressed with the quality of the 3D printing. So I'll just be looking to give this a paint, probably a prime and a paint, and then paint these separately and glue them in. So yeah, I'm quite impressed. That's 12A models. Let's just go there. Just type in 12A models on your search engine, or in fact there is the email or the website address, and there are quite a large selection of items, so yeah, worth a look. That's 12A models. Some of you might remember that Mark at Model Railway Fantasia started experimenting with 3D wagons, some J&A style box wagons and some, I suppose, OBA style wagons. And a few people bought them from him. Mark very kindly sent me a box of, I suppose, sort of seconds where he had been experimenting. So it wasn't the final project, but I was very grateful to receive them. So I thought would have a little go at seeing what I could come up with. So I put them together, picked up some wheels that I had spare, and had a little go. I primed them and had a little painting. I made one of the JNA style wagons into a VTG um, wagon that goes with my other ones I had, and got some decals from Valtech. The other one, I wanted to increase my Balfour BT uh, rake, so I sort of put them into a Balfour BT style colouring that would, I think, fit in, and also a sheerness steel type scrap wagon. So we're moving on. They've had some painting and decals and a bit of weathering. Just got to play around with making them good runners. So experimenting with what couplings to use. But there is a little video as well showing a test run I did of them, and there's a picture of one that I've painted up. So that was a nice project, which is ongoing, and we will keep you updated on that. Okay. So there we are. That's the end of what I would say was a short update. But as you can see, progress has been made on the station area. And I think Charlie from Chadwick was quite wise in saying that when you take on a project, it can seem quite daunting on how much actually needs to be done. But if you just take it in bits, then it makes life a lot easier. And that's what I tried to do. I decided to make the play area, then do the sides along by the side, made that little dog walking area, then moved on to the footbridge base, and then we'll move on to the station itself. So with that in mind, that was quite wise words from Charlie. What's going forward? Yeah, we'll carry on with the station rebuild, and I'll be putting another video perhaps in a few weeks, so as you can see that. What have I got planned? Possibly going to the Bluebell Railway Diesel Gala next week, and after that there is the Rapido Rail-X little show down in Maidstone. So nice and local to me, and although it's not a big show, it is excellent. The quality of layouts is superb, and they have a nice little spread of traders as well. So should be going to that. The club, Chapman District Model Railway Club, is helping out by providing a couple of layouts to take to the Chatham Historic Dockyards Salute to the 40 show, which if you're in the area is absolutely brilliant. And it's the last ever one, so I think it's going to be a cracker, and I'm helping out on the Saturday. So there we are. As always, it goes without saying, please stay safe and healthy. Happy modelling, and speak to you soon. Cheers for now. Bye.